Really? And here I thought y'all were too big for this. 2 of y'all now. Really? Really? 2 of y'all. Annie, this is your 4th or 5th attempt. Y'all fixing to get the sticks of shame. I'm gonna find me some duct tape and some sticks. Look at you. Hey y'all, this is Marie from our Okie homestead. Well, I finally did it, y'all. I did. I finally did. Got it done. Everything's situated. You know how sometimes you do stuff and it just don't work out? Well, yeah. There you go. So, the goats ran into a problem. Again, boy, they're keeping me on my toes. Okay, so yesterday we got in here with dear sister and our oldest grandson. They got in here and helped me get the wire stretched and get it clipped. I didn't record any of that because it was pain, and it was time consuming. Figured nobody want to watch all that anyway. So anyway, it's up. I've had Cowboy pinned up with Billy Bob, or I should say stalled up with Billy Bob. And the reasoning behind that is my lesson when I got the first 3 OG, the original goats. My 3 OGs, the original goats, they escaped. And I had only had them stalled up for like 4 days or so. And I just wanted them out to eat grass. And so I went ahead and let them out, and they were fine for like an hour, and then they learned they could like get out of that Premier One electric poultry netting. But that was like my fault, I guess, because I had a solar charger on it, and it just wasn't enough to shock them good enough. Back to the billy goat pen. I got it done, mostly. I've still got to kind of come back and give it some extra connections just for extra support. I didn't set wood posts or anything. That bothers me. But then again, it doesn't, because with larger livestock like horses and cows, you'd never get away with this. You would never get away with this, especially at a gate. Gonna have some cool looking ones, I bet. Mm-hmm. Oh, be careful. Oh. She's getting heavy, huh?
Yeah.
How much do you think she weighs? 50 pounds?
Yeah.
60?
I was about to say 60, almost, or probably about 50.
Well, you know what a sack of feed weighs.
Yeah.
So.
She's real close to... She's real close to that. She looks about as big as Oreo.
That's funny. Billy Bob is like,
What are you doing?
having a fit. Even as long as it's been now.
He's literally just...
And he's still... And Cowboy's just over there eating stuff.
Yeah, he don't care. He's like, I don't need no bitches.
Yeah, I kind of expected the
Oh.
opposite, you know? I mean, I'm sure that's what's going to happen. He'll end up.
Showing out for the camera. Here you go. He's more calm than the other ones. Not so bad. Oh. Billy Bob looks like he's trying to test Cowboy. Cowboy's in there.
I'm surprised people have no gas yet.
I'm glad I got that. Your GoPro is in the perfect spot. You see it on that corner? It's against the outside. Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
And so we got it done and everything, as y'all see on the video, and they done fine in here. And I did have their water bucket here in the corner, and then I had Annie and Marsha getting their heads stuck in the wire. I thought these girls would be big enough not to do this. Look at you. There's no way for me to get you unhung and hold the phone too. That's not a very big hole. I mean, she stuck her head through that little hole. Ugh. Well, y'all see where that's going, right? I just put that fence up thinking that field fence would work with these bigger ones. But no. And look, one of them big kittens, they must be out of food, so he's hungry. I say he, I don't know what he is. He's pretty. But yeah, they liked up in there. We got just, it spit rain on us the other day. And that was all we got. But it was just enough that it made the goats want to go in for shelter. And I had these girls out here because they keep getting their heads stuck in that fence. Anyway, so they're not in here now. All this time and trouble, and I'll still use this pen, but I can't use it for ones that are going to stick their heads through the wire. I'm going to have to come back and put chicken wire or that cheap 2x4 wire. I think I still got some of it that I can use, and go ahead and run it at the bottom of this, or get hot wire run around it so they'll stay off of it. So in the meantime, they really like this area, and they have the shed row. There's like 4 different stalls or 3 different stalls that's open that they can get in, so they had plenty of shelter. And Billy Bob and the Cowboy, they are both, as you can see, they're bigger than the little girls, the little does, because it's the little does that's been sticking their heads through. So all the wire on here is 2x4, and it's 2x4 there, and then there's the poultry netting over there, and I'm going to run fence over there and take the panels out, move them further down. And then I had to run some more wire here in this corner because of that low spot and stuff. And I went ahead and I used the field fence right here to get that low spot. And I need to get some dirt and stuff and just go ahead and fill it in. But that 2x4 wire goes most of the distance down. So they don't have, usually it's like that third, fourth row up is where they're getting their heads through and getting stuck. So I'm hoping they won't have an issue right there. I got the whole other area, so hopefully not. But as y'all can see, with the cowboy and Billy Bob, their horns, with them being boys, their horns really came in bigger and stuff. They're a lot bigger and thicker. You know, Billy Bob and Cowboy are like the same age. Their birthdays are like just a day or two apart. And what you doing, boy? Huh? I already gave you food. Already gave you food. Yes, I gave you food. Yeah, I did. Don't lick my fingers. See, even Cowboy's coming over. He says, you got food? I don't have no food. Yeah, I don't have no food. Sorry. I already fed y'all. I already fed y'all. Yeah. I already fed you. I already fed you. Oh, goodness. Ah, goodness. See, the cowboy is like, why does he allow her to do that? You know, I almost kind of think that them goats are ready for him. But what I'm going to do when I get me some help in a day or two, maybe this afternoon, who knows, we're going to separate them and put the cowboy is going to get to stay in here with the 3 OGs and Oreo, the original goats. Yeah, see, I probably need to go ahead and get him in with them. And whew, it's warming up out here. I get me some help today, and I'm going to separate them out and put Billy Bob with the young does. He can be their guardian, their protector. That's going to be his job as weather. And this is the whole reason why I kept him, because there's a time frame where I need to be able to wean babies from their mamas. And I just feel better about them having a big goat with them as kind of like, you know, show them the ropes. So, kind of ease the tensions, maybe offer them a little bit more security. You know, they won't be crying maybe so bad. I don't know, probably not, but that's my thinking on it. So, that's my plan with Billy Bob. He's going to be the babysitter. He's going to be the good buddy. He's going to be... Since nobody's in here, I'm just going to turn that over so it won't hold water in case we do get rain. At this point, I'll just wrap it up since my GoPro is doing something I've never seen it do before. So, y'all have a good one.